Yeah. Let's get back to some Azure Dreams, guys. It's been a while since we played that game. I finished it. Like, we beat the game, kind of, sort of, a while back. We defeated Beldo, which is kind of the objective of the game. But, like, the real objective of the game is to, become worshipped among the townsfolk. And the women folk in particular, with building the buildings, wooing the women's, all that good stuff. We have done none of that on this save file so far. So yeah, I think we need to get back on it. Oh, we will fix up the stream title and now playing game as well. Oh wow, yeah, Restream can't connect to Twitch at all. I can't even adjust my my currently played game from here. Where'd my Twitch dashboard go? I was sure that I had this up here. Am I even streaming on Twitch right now? Like, do you guys even exist? Is everyone here a figment of my imagination? Oh, no wonder the viewer count has been so low then. I haven't been viewing my own stream on the dashboard. Shoot, I just shot myself in the foot here. Repeatedly over the course of 4.5 hours. No, I have not played hardly anything on Wii. I've played like 5 games on Wii. All of them Mario and Metroid, and Klonoa, I guess. That's 6 games right there. Okay, oh yeah, and as far as what type, how we're gonna play out the rest of this playthrough, I've decided that we're going to continue going with the hardcore runs, just because I've kind of expected to be doing these types of runs for a bit longer than we actually did. Like, we ended up clearing the game a lot more quickly than I thought. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. If I can find Twitch chat again. There we go. Alright, let's get right back into this. 1 hour is probably not enough to do a full no vault, no pet tower run. I mean, I don't know, maybe it will be. If we die on, like, floor 1 again, then I guess that'll be enough. Yeah, look at that. We beat Beldo in 15 games with no girlfriends. Mind you, most of that is just because a lot of the time we'd die on the first floor, and I'd be like, fuck it, I'm not doing a roundabout town for a first floor death. We'll just go again. I think like a third of our... No, probably more than half of those runs were just floor 1 deaths. Yeah, I did notice the Square Enix sale on Steam, Saturn Meteor, but I think I own everything I want by Square Enix right now. I don't know if these are going to go away if I leave them be. Holy fuck, CUNY's gone for good. I've never picked that option in the ending before, but wow, yeah, he just buggered off permanently. Holy damn. Anyways, we're just gonna let this sit here, but we're not gonna open it. I guess I could sell the ultimate egg, too, if we're... That would really advance. I'll wait until I've... Is anyone watching this right now? If we get, like, some Azure Dreams, like, community members watching the stream here, I'll go and sell that ultimate egg. The Seraphim Sword I actually do normally sell on normal runs, because by the time I've finished a normal tower clear, I usually have a sanded up sword that's better than than the Seraphim Sword anyways. Whatever. It was Dad's. We'll keep it in the safe. Is it cheating to bring in a copper +1? Kind of, a little bit, maybe. Yeah, we'll just sell everything, buy a new copper sword. Honestly, I'm thinking a little bit about this. I don't know what the best way to describe this challenge is, because it's a bit more than no pet, no vault. Or no pet is fine, or no hut would be a better way to describe it. But it's a bit more than no vault. We aren't just not using the vault, but we're not carrying over items from run to run. This actually reminds me of a Dave Chappelle line. He's talking about how his sudden rise to fame, and he's like, you know what the weird thing is? I've always been this talented. So yeah. I mean, how is she gonna be able to talk shit about us now that we've cleared the tower and everything? We are actually a big deal now. How much are we getting out of all this? This actually doesn't seem like that much. Oh, that is... okay, that's a decent amount. I mean, if an average money run, where you've got an inventory full of valuable items, is closer to like 15 to 20,000, but we didn't do a money run, we were just playing for survival. So that's pretty good for a pure survival run. I mean, can't we just be nice to her? Yeah, sure, but genuinely. Ah, dang it. Jasu's such a piece of shit. You gotta be nice to girls, just like Dad said. Eh. With Fur, I guess it's alright. She gives as good as she gets. That sounded... in this kind of game, in this kind of context, that actually sounds a bit dirty. I think I'm gonna buy Sheryl's hospital. Or no, we already upgraded the hospital, obviously. I think we need to ask him about the... yeah, about Sheryl to get the herb to appear in the tower, though. Because, yeah, we've done a few runs where we got up far enough to see it, but it didn't show up. Right, so now that we've upgraded the hospital and asked him about her, now it should show up in the tower. Oh, I didn't update the stream title for YouTube, though. I went over to the Twitch dashboard, but we didn't actually fix it for YouTube. There we go. Now we got that all updated. Presumably. Lost Words Beyond the Page? I've never heard of that one. You know, I really don't like her. She's kind of, like she says, she's kind of boring. I don't think it's possible to permanently screw up any of the romance options. Like, I know I royally screwed up things with Selfie last time we played this game, but we won her back in the end. Okay, yeah, I think we've pretty much decided one copper sword and one medical herb will be as much as we'll allow ourselves for new tower runs. Man, it's been so long since we played this game, I actually don't remember exactly where we're at with all the girls. Oh yeah, we built the fountain. So Nico should be coming along nicely here. Oh yeah, we got the dumplings too. Okay, there's takoyaki. I don't think this actually advances fur along at all if you give them to her. But if you do give them to her, she eats them, and it's adorable. So I want to see that. Yay, yum! You actually find out a little bit of her history here, too. She is from way out west. Man, I just have no choice but to be rude to this girl. Apparently that's what she likes. There it is. Yep. Munching down on those octopus balls. Okay, I guess you can't see it from different angles or anything. You know, that's probably the reason why they don't let you do full rotation inside the shop, is because they didn't bother to render like the interior side of the door or the back side of shopkeepers or anything. Man, talk about like minimalistic. Where the hell is... Where Nico at? Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's doing... I was about to say doing gosh here, which also sounds kind of dirty. My mind just goes to these places when I'm playing this game. I mean, she's asking me all these questions, but I'm not getting the chance to answer. Like, if there's any opportunity to be rude and be kind of justified about it, it would be here, right? We gotta fix up the library at some point too, which I think is this building over here. Nope, not quite ready yet. So the way this one works is eventually he'll have another bookshelf here, and then he'll complain about his building not being large enough. Then you get the option to build the library. Did I find the blue cape already? I think I might have. Oh yeah, that's right. Sit up straight when you're talking to me. Oh shit, this is actually working. No, we're going through with this. Awesome. I wonder if that's actually the original line there, or if this is another issue of like weird North American quote-unquote censorship, where it's like, no, we can't have him actually drink liquor in our family-friendly PS1 game. Okay, we can't go back in there. Where did I put the theater again? I don't remember. Oh, I forget how to... You can bring up a map of town, but I forget how. Come on, there's only so many buttons on the controller here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is no map. Oh, that's right. It brings up the map whenever you build a new building, so that you can choose where to place it. But no, you can't actually bring up a map when you're just browsing around town. You know what, we'll do Patty later, like all in one go, just to make it easier to keep track of. We'll just eat all the food and have done with her. In the meantime, we got all this money, so we might as well spend it on something. Whatever there is to spend it on right now. Ah. Nice, yeah, sequence of choices there. Where do you want it built? This is the only place it can be built. Oh, you know what? I've been so wrapped up in my games here, I completely forgot to refresh my drink. I guess we'll do that in just a second here. I think this guy eventually gives you an idea for like a bowling alley or casino or something. Or no, you gotta upgrade the temple first, and then he kind of rewards you with the idea for the bowling alley or casino. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go... Actually, we'll make it a full refreshment break. I'll be back in like a few minutes. Alright, let's get slaughtered on floor 1 again for the 50th time. Or I guess we did the math on that. That would be like for the 8th or 9th time. Although I guess it doesn't matter anymore. It's not like we're, So what is the objective right now? Do we do money runs until we get all the buildings built? Or do we just try to clear floor 40 again? Like, just going for another clear seems like that would be the most fun thing to do. We'd have to make sure we get there with a wind crystal. That's a fun little quirk, quote-unquote fun little quirk of just the game, once you get to floor 40 for the first time. If you get there again, there's no cutscene that plays or anything. You don't meet Beldo again and see the credits again. It's just empty, and there's nothing to do there but portal out. But if you don't have a wind crystal, then you're just stuck there, and you've got to reload. Theoretically, it would be possible to just be screwed out of a run if they just never spawn a wind crystal for you. And you just end up getting to floor 40 with no chance to portal out. This is not great. Oh, there's no elevation in here either. We got a man fight a troll. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, that'll do it. Okay, good. Good. And that, yeah, one troll fight and the level up pretty much has you set for the rest of the floor. Unless, you know, unless we miss 50 times against this Palunpa. Actually, this game is the perfect follow-up after seeing the ending to Yoshi's Island, too, because I was just talking about how the renders in the ending of Yoshi's Island are pretty much Azure Dreams quality sprites. And yeah, here they are. You can make that comparison directly now. Oh, God. Is this just a wipe right here? Okay, they might just leave us alone if we're lucky. Nope. I should have just taken the elevated position. We do have the Medicinal Herb. I did take the herb just for situations like this. I kind of didn't want that. Oh, that's good, though. The extra level means we might be able to just, yeah, take this guy. Beautiful. Let's actually heal up a bit. Oh, hi there. Sneaking up behind me. Oops. Oh, hey, he's a clever little bugger. Actually got up on the high ground with me. This is actually not a good space to rest and try to heal up. This is like the nexus of the entire floor. Monsters are going to be coming at us from every direction. Oh, we got some kind of scroll up there. I don't think so. Oh yeah, we gotta get our camera fixed. There we go. Oh, what's that up there? Looks like a wind crystal, maybe. Yep. Oh. Well, so much for not having a wind crystal on floor 40. Kind of a sparse floor 1 right here, just in terms of items. Like, you don't generally get a bunch of good stuff on floor 1 anyways, but you generally get a little bit more than this. Oh, here's all the stuff. That's crap. If that's like a restore scroll or something, that might be worth keeping. What's with the slowdown all of a sudden? I don't think I've been getting this much slowdown before. Let me guess, another trap scroll? Decurse isn't great, but it's better than nothing. Oh no. Actually, we're level 3 now, we're fine. Yeah, we can take on like 2 trolls in a row if we really need to. The question is, are we buff enough to take on Gosh here? I wonder if they have a silly face for paralysis traps. Because like all the other status effects in the game, you go into the menu and he's got some kind of crazy portrait going on to indicate the status effect. But you can't go into the menu if you're sleeping or paralyzed. I wonder if they still bothered to draw faces for them. Actually, I think we're due for another selfie encounter, is what's going to happen right here. Hey, there she is. What kind of reaction is that? I mean, we agreed with her. She's an oasis, right? That's like the nicest thing we've ever said to a girl throughout the course of this entire run so far. Hell, for like a desert, like city like this, that is probably the nicest thing, nicest compliment you can give to a person. Whoop, ooh. Is he? We'll be fine. Ouch. But we'll still be fine. Oh, that's a low elevation down there. This will be even better. Could have saved ourselves a bit of hurt there. And yeah, since we are a little bit pressed for time, I don't think I'm going to go crazy with like farming every floor until earthquakes or anything like that. Cyclones are still kind of bad news. Even with elevation, I don't know about this. Oof! Yeah, we're gonna take a safety medicinal herb here. On the odd event that we miss, then we would die here. Oops. Seriously, you gotta face the camera like you're in some frickin' medicinal herb commercial just to eat the thing? There we go, we needed this way sooner. Oh, that would have protected us from the blaze earlier on, too. It's actually not an amazing shield, defense-wise, but reflecting the magic is alright. That'll help us against the griffins later on, too. This is a big floor. And it's full of cyclones. I am not especially happy with either of those things. Well, that's one less cyclone. I don't think we can survive another right now. God damn it. Oh, he's slowed. Beautiful. Okay, we can just dodge these guys then. It would have been nice to fight him. If the other Cyclone weren't there, I would have fought him, because we'd have had a big advantage with him being slow. Okay, so trolls are no problem anymore. Have we seen the elevator yet? Now that I think of it. Oh, yes we have. I think that might have actually been the room we started in. Ooh, there's something. I'll wait a little bit. We're kind of doing all right now with what we have. I would like to save that till we get a slightly better sword. But it's going to be a lot... The longer we wait, the less useful it's going to be. So I think, like, if we don't find a new sword on, like, the next 1 or 2 floors, Then we're just gonna pop the sand. There might be another room down here. Well, so much for that. Definitely waiting for another sword now. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Copper sword is, what, 2, I think? So we're down to 1. Yeah. Oops. I'm actually just gonna not fight this guy. We got an elevator if we want it, and a tantalizingly good farming spot if we were so inclined to take it. I was gonna say if that has better defense than the mirror shield, I'd take it, but... Oop. Yeah, we'll fight him. Honestly, that -1 attack doesn't really hurt us at all. We're still doing about the same amount of damage, killing enemies in the same amount of hits. It's just kind of depressing, you know? Might as well use that. Oh, wow. This is a room right here. So I think that's rust right there. You know what? I can just hang out here and wait for a monster to come in and pop these traps. Lol. I think he was slowed too. Yeah, that's a slow trap, not a rust trap. This is blind right here, I think. Oh god. I meant to go diagonal there. That was what I intended to do. We might be fucked right here. With 16 health, I don't know about this. Oh, I should have eaten that earlier on. I thought Hazak was something else. Could just pop the orange egg just to be done with this guy. I think I might. Eggs at this stage in the tower aren't that good anyways. What did we miss out on? Oh, Minova. That did not hit who I was hoping to hit there. Okay. Do I have anything here? I mean, on the one hand, we might as well just die because we got nothing of value, but on the other hand, we might as well just wind crystal. Wait, what? That was supposed to mirror. Why didn't it mirror? Well, that's bullshit. We're definitely exiting out now. That was a lame run. I'm not... This keeps on happening. This is why we were like 15 runs in with no progress on any girls. We keep getting shitty runs where it's like, nah, forget it. Not doing town roundabouts. We're just going again. Oh, hey. Gulf Wand was cursed. That's good. Anyways, that was my tea ready right there. We'll go grab that while we're getting drop kicked by Nico. Oh, hey, she waited for us. That's a special kind of friend right there. Who waits patiently for you to go grab your tea before drop kicking you in the head. I guess I could go talk to Nico. We might as well just do that. She's kind of on the way. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the shop too and get our copper sword and herb and all of that. Oh, you know what it is? I think we gotta progress things with Selfie before we progress things with Nico. Because yeah, Nico gets kind of jealous of Selfie latching on to you. I mean, normally at this stage in the game, I'd brag about how many girlfriends I have compared to him, but we don't even have that over him right now because of the way this playthrough's been going. Hey there, Luigi. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I've actually cleared this save file already. We ended up getting it relatively early, actually. It wasn't even anything spectacular that we got on the run. It was just a bunch of good stuff, and we won. Which means I didn't get enough out of this challenge as I was kind of hoping or expecting, so we're just gonna keep doing hardcore runs till I get tired of them. It's funny, actually, we ended up clearing Beldo before we cleared any of the girls. If you look on my save file right now, we've got Beldo and nothing else. And yeah, speaking of rough, yeah, this is our second run of the day. The first one ending on, what was it, floor 4? Oh, I had one really good run before that. I got a block egg, so I hatched that and pretty much had it. Or, to be clear, when I say no pet, I mean no hut. Like, I still hatch monsters in the tower and use them, but that's it. And to clarify, no vault, that means no items carried over from one run to the next. So even if I wind crystal out with, like, a diamond shield or something, I don't bring it in on the next run. We go in basically naked, save for the medicinal herb and the copper sword that we get from the shop, because otherwise we just lose every run on floor 1, like we're probably about to right now. Anyways, even with the sword. Fuck me. It's fine, we can save this. They might decide to go in the other direction. I don't think the other guys have line of sight on me. It looks like they do. The way they're moving, I think that they do. Well, with the medicinal herb, we might just manage this. Oh, they're moving too smart for us. It could happen. Unfortunately, we need the herb here. And I don't think we even get a level up at the end of all this. This is gonna be tight. If I miss or they crit, then I think we go down. Oh, and we don't even get the level up for it. This one might do it. Okay. That first level up is so huge. It's like, first level, it's like you die if you find a troll and maybe even a noise. And then level 2, it's like, okay, I can take a troll with my 10 extra hit points. Yeah, you gotta be really resourceful to do a run like this. It's kind of a very different approach to the game. It's cool too because you get to see a lot of pets that you otherwise wouldn't bother with. Like I had a run, I think, where I had what was the pet? It was like some stupid worthless thing, a balloon. I had a balloon buddy for a good number of floors for one run, and he kind of did a lot of work for us. But yeah, originally it was just pure naked runs. But yeah, what I found is that basically 2/3 of our runs were ending on floor 1. Because it's just the instant you see a troll, you gotta reset. But yeah, with the sword, you actually got a few... You got a little bit more room for error. This should actually get us another level up right here. Yeah, those early levels are really significant. Or I think this is just a dead end in this version of the map, yeah. In a sense, actually, doing floor 1 naked is arguably the most difficult single thing to do in the game. Like, just in terms of isolated challenges. Like any other floor, like doing floor 39, level 1 naked, you might just luck out and have the exit spawn in the same room that you start in. Like, you could do that if you had the chance to just, you know, save scum it, reset it a bunch of times. Floor 1, though, it's guaranteed that you gotta wander around a bunch to find the exit. Oh, there's... Oh, pfft. Hey, there's a big improvement. I haven't. I mean, I kind of assumed that this was just a regular thing. This is kind of the most obvious challenge to do in this game. It's like, the ways you build wealth from one run to the next are just use your monster hut, use your vault, and carry over items from run to run. So kind of the most obvious challenge to do is just do a run where you don't carry over anything, and you just go in with your copper sword and your herb every time. I don't know if I can take this guy right now. It would be nice to find some elevation. Although, I don't know. I could post it, see if other people are interested, and it's a bit brutal. Oops, that was the wrong direction there. This is going badly very quickly. Of course, the instant you make a mistake, they punish you with a miss right afterwards. It's like, it's not bad enough that I had to step in the wrong direction. I had to miss the turn after, too. Mind you, I actually like this challenge a lot more now that I've allowed myself the sword and the herb. Because now I can consistently clear floor 1, and we actually get a real run every time. Yeah, I've actually noticed that. I've seen a couple Azure Dreams streams out there. It seems that it's like kind of building up momentum, which I really like to see. I've always thought this was a great game, or at least a great concept for a game, with a lot of sort of fun ways to play it. So yeah, it's really cool to see it kind of getting the recognition it deserves after all this time. I think we'll just go up here. At level 4, we can take Gauche, even if he shows up. Oh yeah, I don't know if you know this. I'd never tried this before, but on the winning run, where we cleared floor 40, I'd never done this before. I told Kuhn that I wouldn't forgive him, and he fucked off permanently. He is not around anymore. He just leaves forever. And I never knew that that was a thing that happened when you picked that option, because I never had the balls to try it. Speaking of things that I never had the balls to try before, this is just so funny. I think I've got to do this on every run from now on. It's just so funny the way she reacts. Now that I've seen this, I've got to do it on every run. This is so damn funny. I hope you rot in hell! Oh, and then there's a follow-up encounter with Gosh afterwards. I wonder how many people have gone through the game, like, however many times, and never seen these scenes. They're so great. If this run goes badly, because I kind of got to take off in like an hour, probably about half an hour from now. If this run turns sour, we'll totally get to see the follow-up scene with Gosh, where she calls you a bastard. And even Gosh is like dunking on you justifiably because you're such a piece of shit for leaving her hanging like that. Oh hey, we got a nice little inventory of money items right now. Okay, let's actually check the seed to see if it's anything good. No. Yeah, I gave up a free attack seed last time without noticing. So, a shield would be really nice right about now. I don't... Oh, hey! Ask and ye... This is the same... This is like a repeat of the previous run. We're coming up here at about the same level with basically the same equipment. All we gotta do is step on a rust trap and we'll be at precisely the same point we were at, where we failed the last run. Do we wait for... Oh, hey, yes we do. The tricky thing is, doing these types of runs, it's kind of tough to actually do the town stuff, because you die so often, you don't ever really build wealth. I guess in one sense, when you get a successful run, where you wind crystal out without dying, you just sell everything, so you make a bunch of money that way. It's just that the surviving runs happen so rarely that you don't tend to build up a lot of wealth. In fact, yeah, after what is this, 15 runs now? And I just on the previous run got enough to afford the horse track. Yeah, and a decent shield at that. Although I thought, isn't the mirror shield supposed to reflect magic? Because the thing that got me last time was I got blazed on by Flame Knight. And I thought mirror shield was supposed to reflect that, but it didn't. Or you know what it is? I think it's a chance to reflect. It's like a 50% chance or something like that. I think that might be how it works. So it looks like that's the full floor. Again, I don't want to waste a bunch of time hanging around till the earthquake, so I think we're just gonna move on. Oh yeah, I do know about that trick with the item, with sort of previewing the item without picking it up. I just forget about it most of the time. I've never gotten in the habit. Oh, actually, yeah, let's get to work on this guy first. So yeah, we go like this. Whoops, we go like this. Whoops, we go like this. Whoops, we go like this. Okay, whatever. Whatever. So what I'd really like most... Okay, whatever. You know what, maybe we do hatch a familiar at this stage in the tower. When we got a Paralyze Wand, that gives us some incentive for magic, and we could get a flame out of the egg, which would be nice. Or do we hold on to it for when it'll be a slightly higher level? You know what, we're pretty buff right now. I think we can take them on level ground. And how? Oh, is that how it works? I'll try it again the next time I see an item. Actually, you know what? This is a train that I kind of don't want to mess with. Fucking flame. I don't think he sees me, so we... Damn it, okay. Okay, I messed that up in a couple bad ways there. I don't want to fight this guy at all without elevation. So that's what we're going to go for right now. Ooh, Diamond Shield. Is it worth my while to put that on before I fight this guy? I think it might be. Oh, and it's blessed, too. Hot damn. So, okay, our life circumstances have been altered dramatically on this run. So yeah, we can just tear up the bottom floors now. We are basically invincible. Now, what'll be nice is if I can portal out of here at the end of this presumably failed run and actually sell that thing. I don't think +1 is as valuable as having an item cursed. For some reason, cursed items are worth more money. Yeah, I think every +1 adds like an extra 100 to the item's value or something. You know, I might have been a little bit overconfident. That was still a bit of a slugfest against that guy. Is that a balloon up there? Man, this floor was just... got buckus here. Okay, I can't say that. We got the Diamond Shield. That's a pretty good find. The quality of items I can't complain about. Quantity is what I'm talking about when I say we're not getting much. Yeah, I think we'll just head for the exit here. Yeah, the Diamond Shield gives us a little bit of leeway to dive down a bit on these early floors. Normally I'd farm up just a little bit to get my survivability up to make sure I don't get, like, 3-shotted by U-boats or anything. That's kind of the way the hardcore runs go, is where you're basically forced to farm on the early floors so that you can survive the middle early floors. And then you get to the point where you just can't keep up with the enemies, so you dive like crazy until you find a monster, and then you get him levels, and then he dies, and then you dive like crazy. You know, if I'm close to a level up, I might just hang out here. We're not, so we're moving up. Oh, floor 5 already. I thought this was only 4. Okay, let's test this out. Nope. Ah, that's how it goes. Okay. That's kind of neat. Yep, and then you can get copper coins in your inventory this way too, which is actually kind of helpful, because there's... what monster is it that gets mana from eating metal? I think it's one of the stronger ones, like dragons or something. And then you can also keep them as just fodder to feed to your barong or whatever. Yeah, I thought it was dragons. Although I think that's an inheritable trait, isn't it? Like, you can make any monster gain mana from metal if you fuse it with a kid. I could be wrong about that. It's so rare that I do like a full enough run to get that deep into the rare monsters. Generally, the way my average playthrough of this game goes is I keep going until I get a clown, and then I win the game, and then I do a few more runs to see what monsters I get, and then we're kind of done. Sometimes it's not a clown, sometimes I get something a little bit more exotic to win the game with, like a block or something. But it's usually a clown, just because that's the earliest, most common monster that you can win the game with. Damn it. Mule's a good one too, yeah. Picket I actually didn't know about. Yeah, you know, weirdly enough, I've never actually done a full run where I do like the full gotta catch them all clear and just fill the monster hut with all the different monsters in the game. I think it might be spaced out in that way, where you have just enough slots in the fully upgraded monster hut to get one of every monster. Or close to it, at least. Maybe not counting evolutions. Also, hey there, Wrath189. Oops. Oh hey, that's a good find. Especially on these early floors. Okay, let's actually look at what we want to keep and what we want to throw away here. We can get rid of this copper sword just to make room for better stuff. Oh yeah, we can eat these copper coins. Wait. Okay. I have not messed around with copper coins in the inventory before. I assumed that that would just... that would have just picked them up. But yeah, you actually got to throw them on the ground before you pick them up. That's kind of what poverty does to you, I guess. You just don't even know what to do with money unless it's just lying on the ground, because that's the only way you ever earn it. These Manovas, kind of a bad time. Can't remember the last time I actually used a picket. Like, I typically just have them as fusion fodder for my better monsters. My knowledge of the actual... I think I know a decent amount of, like, the actual tower delving mechanics in this game, and the different items and stuff, especially the different ways to command your monsters and do different tricks. I actually don't have a very deep knowledge of the bestiary in this game. Like I said, there's a bunch of runs, or a bunch of monsters that I've just never had as pets, that I don't know what they do. Maybe that'll be this run. Maybe this will be the playthrough where I just house a bunch of monsters in my hut and try to catch them all eventually, once we're done with the hardcore runs and all that. Yeah, I guess Nuzlocke, yeah, you would have to be like a monster, like a master of monsters to play that one properly. Oh wow, that's a big old monster train up there. We'll stay the heck away from that. Oh boy. In the long run, I see all of this ending up kind of badly for me. Okay, now what do I do about these guys? If it's like a troll... It's a blaze, which is not that bad. Or a flame. Huh. There's like a lot of hallway, but not a lot of room going on this floor here. Hey there, Sand Knight. This is your first time on my stream, right? I met you on your stream. I think I remember you. Yep, I play this game too. Not like, I'm not a dedicated Azure Dreams player or anything. I stream mostly other games here. But I happen to be doing another Azure Dreams run right now. Oh, okay. If it was a month ago, I wouldn't have remembered. That probably would have been the last time I played this game, actually. But yeah, it's been a while since I loaded this up. Kind of had little incentive to, since, you know, last run I did was the winning run. But, you know, I don't like having all those blank spaces on the save file. We want to get all of those girls' portraits in there. We want to get the buildings. And, you know, since our hardcore runs kind of ended in victory sooner than I was anticipating, I've decided to keep those going for just a little bit longer, till I get bored of it at least. Then we'll convert to a regular run, I guess. That's garbage. Yeah, I think we just go to the elevator now. Maybe there's a room over there, but probably not. I think we just go to the elevator. Yeah, I've noticed that. There seems to be a lot of people... Am I not facing... Okay, no, we just got really bad luck. But yeah, I've noticed every time I check in here, like I follow a lot of games here on Twitch. Generally a lot of the classics, because that's generally the channels I'm interested in are the people who are playing, you know, the same games that I play. Old 16 and 32-bit stuff. RPGs, platformers, that kind of stuff. And I've noticed almost every... And of course, Azure Dreams shows up at the top because it starts with A, you know. And every time I check that list, it's like, yeah, like Azure Dreams, 8 viewers, which just seems crazy to me. Oh, hey, this is the first time we've seen one of these. Okay. It would be... Actually, I shouldn't have gone there just yet. It would have been nice to find some elevation. Can we get the high ground first? Is this smart? Probably not, but we're here already. I would like to do something to one of these guys to get rid of them. Or actually, this is a good play right here. Yeah, this is what we need right now. No better time for it than when you're about to slug it out with a bunch of monsters. It's pretty much the two things that the Mahel seed is good for, is if you need to run the hell away from a monster, or if you need to slug it out with a monster. Oh boy. Oh, I was hoping he would stay down on the ground there. Even for, like, an open floor, this is a big one. Or I don't know if I'm talking out of my ass here, maybe they're all always the same size, but this seems bigger than I remember these types of floors generally being. But then again, they're also extremely rare, so it's not the type of thing that would stick in my memory or that I would come across a lot of the time. Certainly a lot of items here. Okay. Yeah, once you clear out the initial monster train, like they'll spawn in one by one, but not very quickly. You can kind of take them from there. I actually missed what type of ball that was. We'll check that out later. You know, I think it's actually worth it to keep the high ground and let him get the first hit. That kind of varies from situation to situation, depending on how the math works out. Coins and coins. Man, we're getting a lot of slowdown today. I don't know if it's something I've got misconfigured in the emulator, or... Like, it's obviously because we're on an open floor. Like, the game does do this when you're on big open floors like this. But it's been doing a little bit earlier as well, like back on floor 1. Hey there, poulet sans tête, if I know anything about French. If not, then poulet sans tête. Hello. What do we want to get rid of? Oh yeah, this would be a bad place to come across traps. So yeah, let's reveal those. What do we got? Water ball. Beautiful. Okay. We know what one of those traps was. And I guess for those of you who got the volume too low to hear, that was the sound of a spring trap going off just a second ago. What's Leolam again? I don't remember. That's not so good. That's worth holding on to. This wooden wand can piss off. That can piss off. I honestly don't even know what the seal wand does. Sleep ball, that's a good find. Like, it kind of depends. Like, back before... So, the way the challenge works now is I allow myself to buy an herb and a sword in town. Before I started bringing in an herb and a sword, the typical run would end on floor 1. You find a troll, and then you run away from it, and then you find another troll, and then you die. That was the typical run before I started bringing in a sword and an herb. Now that we've modified the challenge a little bit, it really varies tremendously. Like, it could end on floor 3, it could end on floor 15 or 23. It is honestly pretty much evenly distributed. You can die at any time. I would say the average run ends... I mean, yeah, given that you can die on any floor, the average run is probably like floor 20, 23-ish. I have actually won on this save file already. We've defeated Beldo a lot earlier than I was expecting, actually. But, But, you know, I hadn't had enough hardcore goodness, so we decided to keep going with these types of runs. Yeah, the problem with that is obviously you gotta sit through the intro every time. Now, what you could do is just make a save file after the intro and just reload it every time. I don't know if that locks you into a particular tower seed or not. But the other problem with that is you end up with, like, literally no wealth generated at all. That was the other thing, is initially I had no wind crystal as a stipulation of the challenge, but then that results in kind of a boring game where you miss out on, like, getting the girls and building the town stuff and all of that, and I like all of that stuff, and I want to experience it on this run. So eventually I landed on, like, I'll try my hardest on each run, but where it's entirely obvious that I'm about to die, I'll just win crystal out, sell all my stuff. All of my stuff. We don't carry over anything from run to run. And then, yeah, we go through the other aspects of the game, too. The only stipulations, really, of this challenge are you don't ever bring in anything to the tower other than an herb and a copper sword. That's basically the entire challenge right there. Can we find some elevation here? I mean, I'm probably fine with the diamond shield, but... Oy. Oh, you know what? If I were smart, I could have done that. Oh yeah, we got the Gulf Sword too, though, so we're kind of fine here. As long as we don't miss too much, we're kind of fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, it would be nice to explore this floor. Is it worth it to burn an item here? Actually, there's probably no better time than now for a medicinal herb. Here's how we do it. We had... Okay, here's what we do. We're gonna run the fuck away. Oh, hey. Okay, I thought we ducked him for a second there. I'm gonna run away from these guys, and I'm gonna try to build up a little monster train. And then once we get enough people... Alright, I can see the monsters, because we used the monster loop. So in that case, I guess we can just keep training, keep just running away here. Oh, hey, we ditched him. Nice. What did we spend on all that? Just the herb. Yeah, we spent a medicinal herb, and we got out of that alive. That's reasonably efficient. Oops. Yeah, Manovas ain't nothing. We can just slug it out with these guys every time we see them. No sense, you know, flouting danger, waiting for something else to mess you up, running away from him. Okay, I didn't think we were lined up, but I thought I'd test it to be sure. Oh yeah, sorry, I got a bit caught up in the game here. As far as the tournament, yes, I have definitely considered it, and depending on what time it goes down, yeah, I would say I'm in. If there's, you know, space permitting and everything. Yeah, I love the idea of that type of challenge where you just do like a single run, see how far you can get. And I think, what, you have impose like a time limit too, to make sure that nobody, that everyone doesn't just farm until Earthquake forever, and we end up with like a 4-hour race. Did I two-shot that? Ooh, 1 hour. That's a good time limit. I think I might be a bit too slow to do well under those conditions. I generally like to slug it out on the lower floors to build up some power, to secure. Basically the strategy I find for this type of run is you slug it out on the lower floors to get enough levels to guarantee, or at least make highly probable, your success on the middle floors, and then starting at around like floor 23 or so, you just dive like crazy. That generally results in about a 2 to 3 hour run though. Yeah, at 1 hour, I think I just dive like, I'd like maybe farm up on like floor 1 and 2, like get to character level 2 on floor 4, and then just dive like crazy from there. I'd probably do in a 1 hour run. I'd have to practice it to be sure. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have to. I know I could just wing it, but I could just wing it. We'll see. Yeah, the problem is if you just try to dive right from floor 1, things are really dangerous starting from floor 1. Like, you could die on floor 3 if you dive right away from floor 1. Although I guess starting from a fresh run, you would be guaranteed your copper sword. You'd have a full floor 2 without having to deal with Gosh and Selfie. So yeah, that would make things a bit easier. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, he slept through all that. Oh, of course. Right when I'm ready, he wakes up. Actually, I participated in a similar type race, actually, a while back. If you look up a YouTube channel, there was a video game discussion forum I used to be a part of called Talking Time, and they did like sort of Something Awful style Let's Plays, including video content, and they'd also do races from time to time. Also, oh hey, this actually kind of works out for us. Is he going to be smart enough to get off of there? Oh, he is too. Yeah, I think we just finished things up with the bloom here. That crit helps for sure. Yeah, I think we can take these guys. Got a diamond shield, Gulf sword. This is a fantastic start, actually. As long as I don't do anything too stupid, we've got really solid early floors, and then it's just going to come down to luck, as usual, on the upper floors. We got an egg, too. Don't know what it is yet. Actually, if I got glasses, I might identify that egg right now. Yeah, I'll just keep all this stuff until I find something I want to slot in here. I gotta remember to use that stutter stepping trick to avoid taking garbage into my inventory. That's not garbage. I want to keep that. Troll Sword is kind of garbage, but it's worth a lot of money, so I'll keep it for now. Oh, this is kind of garbage too. We'll take that. Man, I'm kind of racking my... at some point, I think I'm going to rack my brain for other types of challenges you could do for this game. Like the notion of like a 1 hour... Like a single segment run with... Like a single tower run with a time limit is probably one of the most interesting and fun things you could do with this game. I like my hardcore challenge here too. I think I got the stipulations just where I want them. Oh boy. I don't think we have a flame ball at this point either. We got this divot here to help us out a bit, and he's went back a little bit. What do we do here? I think we just slug it out. We got a lot of meat on us right now. Oh yeah, he's gonna go down before this other guy shows up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a complete fucking disaster. This ruins everything now. If we wouldn't have missed that, he'd have died and he'd have gone down into the hole. Okay, so now we're in a bit of a tight spot. The Nuzlocke thing sounds interesting to me too. That would actually be... Because like I said, I don't have a great knowledge of the different types of monsters in this game and what they do. I generally stop playing by the time I build up a nice big hut of different types of monsters and experiment with them. So yeah, I might try the Nuzlocke thing sometime just to kind of flesh out my knowledge of the bestiary in this game. We should be able to survive this guy at this point. 31 health. Oh, Jesus. I mean, Manovas aren't really anything to worry about. We should be fine just ignoring the Manova. Although, honestly, Oleem is probably the weakest item in our inventory, so I think I'll just use that on this guy when he shows up. Yeah, I'm not confident about this situation right now. Oh, now I'm a little bit more confident. I don't want to waste health, though. If I slug this out, then we'll just be stuck on 10 HP again. And in the danger zone still, so we'll just do this. Oh yeah, we got monsters coming up on us from both directions again, so yeah, this is the way we want to do it. Honestly, with no monsters in my hut and no monsters like used or anything, I could very well just convert this to a Nuzlocke run after I'm done with the hardcore shenanigans. I don't know, I call it a hardcore run because it's basically playing the game in pure roguelike style. I don't know if anyone else would have a better name for it. Yeah, let's just shove U-boats up your ass all day, every day. I don't think we have a choice but to slug it out with him. I don't want to waste resources this early in the tower. Okay, yeah, I missed that comment up there about the troll sword. I did know that about swapping the weapons by throwing them at trolls. Although obviously throwing a troll sword doesn't help you out that much, since that makes them harder. I did not know that about the crossbow selling for more, though. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I think we cleared out this floor. Let's go to the exit. Oh wow, 4,000. They're pretty rare though, I'm pretty sure I've not... Yeah, the reason I don't know what a bow costs is because I almost never see one. These guys are pretty weak, so I might as well slug it out with them before we move up. I think we're kind of, yeah, we're well over-leveled for this stage in the tower, so I think we're to the point where we kind of want to just dive. Unfortunately, I can't convert this save file to doing practice runs for the tournament because I don't have Kuhn anymore. I told him to piss off once we defeated Beldo, which I had never had the guts to try before, but since we're not using pets on this run, I figured what the hell. So yeah, I told him I wouldn't forgive him, and he is gone permanently now. I don't know how much you guys probably all know way more about the game than me anyways, but yeah, if you never tried that, yeah, that is a thing that happens if you tell Kuhn that you won't forgive him. I'd never tried it before, so I didn't know. Oh, also, we got a fun scene with Selfie and Gosh coming up if you guys have never had the guts to not rescue her from the Pull-and-Pa. That is a great scene, too. If you've never tried not rescuing Selfie from her little Pull-and-Pa attack, definitely try that out sometime, because it is really funny the way she treats you afterwards. Oh, hey, we got 2 eggs now. It's enough for an omelet. We're probably not going to do a lot of fusing on this run, I don't think, although we do have enough monsters for it. We got... Oh yeah, Wind Seed is worthless. You know, maybe we just hatch these and see if it's worth fusing anything. I just go nuts. Although we... Yeah, we're not getting... We'll level up once. How close are we to a level up? Yeah, we might as well level up once before we hatch those. Kind of squeaking out every bit of efficiency we can out of everything. Are we tough enough? Whoops. We might be tough enough to handle this guy, but apparently we're not smart enough. So if you didn't know, one of the tricks to handling U-boats is that you can basically delay fighting them forever. If they corner you, you can just walk into their space and they'll walk back. So you can basically kind of keep backing them up into a corner until you can fight them on your terms. So if, like, he's on the high ground, you can walk up to him and he'll back off, and now you've got the high ground. Tiny little pro strats for hardcore runs. Eking out every advantage you can. That's kind of what it's about. We got a nice little inventory of valuable items, too. Okay, I think we just play King of the Hill here. Whoops. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting about this. Oh, hey, lucky. If we get slept here, this could be bad times. There we go. That's what we were looking for. I think lowdown is like 50-50 odds, too. That's about what it seems like, in my opinion, or in my experience. I think there's a lot of unexplored hallways here, but I think that's all the rooms, so we're going to move up. Yeah, the sleep attack is way less than 50%. Sleep is like, I don't know, like 1 in 20 or something. Yeah, we're gonna start hatching these. Oh, I think sleep is less than 1 in 5. I've been hit by that thing like 10 times in a row. It might be 1 in 10. Or maybe I'm just very lucky when it comes to sleep. And nothing else in this game. This could maybe be a bit speedier. I don't know that we need to sit through a long-ass number popping animation every turn that we do this. What do we got? Noise. I don't really know anything about noise. I think I've tried using them before, and I think they're garbage. I'm probably just gonna try fusing him into whatever this is, assuming it's something that's worth fusing into. Oh, here he comes. Oh wait, there's a long winding hallway there. Yeah, this egg will be hatched by the time he gets here. Unless, you know, we keep rolling 1 and 2 at a time here. Come on, pick up the pace. Oh, okay. That's fine, he's moving on. Saying goodbye. What? How did he see me there? This is kind of annoying. Hopefully... Or you know what, let's step out of the corridor then. Okay, what do we got? Something with fire? Flame would be really good. Manova? I don't know much about Manova either. Once again, I think I tried it before, and it wasn't very good. But I'm intrigued. Having a water monster would actually be really good for these next couple floors, too. Oof! Actually, just having any familiar at all would be really nice right now. Yeah, let's bring him out. Maneva, the Manova. Okay, you gotta be careful with this. Free is all kinds of bad. I've freed a couple monsters by accident so far. Oh, yeah. Manny, please, I'm begging you. Hit what I'm hitting. For fuck's sake, Manny. Okay, that's one down. You know what, I think I'm gonna move in just to, yeah, get the other guy in, and then he's got a lower chance of, Do these guys last forever? This could be kind of crazy if these guys just last forever. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fuse these guys. Can you fuse monsters that you hatch in the tower, now that I think of it? I'm guessing not, actually. I don't know, we'll see how this works. I have, like, never bothered hatching monsters in the tower outside of these types of hardcore runs. I see no reason why not. They both have... You collar them both, so... Okay, what's gonna result from this? Oh, that's right, we get a wind Manova out of this, which is not great. We get Dio fourth. Dang it. I forgot about it overwriting the elemental type. Maybe we wait until we get a C seed. Oh, does his spell level if he's off type? Because yeah, typically monsters' spells don't level if they're off their original type. Oh, I gotta check it now. What's gonna happen? Yeah, I guess we gotta do it. What's gonna happen to the clones once we fuse them? Yeah, we gotta check this out. I'm guessing they just stick around in their original state. They've spawned in already. Cool. So that's kind of a downgrade. He's a wind type, when we got nothing but fire types on the next few floors, but I like that shade of green. Oh, he's slugging it out with my Manova buddy. Yeah, we need to find a C seed. Oh, is he beating on a sleeping volcano? That's gotta be what's happening, because he would die in one hit otherwise. That's really funny. It's like, hey, wake up, wake up. I actually want to keep him away from my familiar here. Actually, let's do the mixed magic. See how that goes. I think that's probably no better than just not doing anything. 12 damage versus 6 damage. That's a big increase. Okay, he's got some powerful magic. We'll keep him out for a little while. Oh, wow. Manny number 2 is a bit tanky. Pretty tanky for a clone. Manova seems like a kind of an alright dude, actually. He's got nice big tanky clones who are better than the ones you see, like of the, you know, the Manovas you fight where the clones die in one hit. He's got strong magic. I like this guy. Oh yeah, the hand transformation. I didn't know about that either. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Ooh, we can use that. You know, I don't think I need to be wasting MP on these guys. Or I wonder if it's worth taking a wand. Paralyze, it's not. Oops, forgot to swap it back. That's the problem with these kind of AI and lineup tactical micromanagements, is I always... It's good for the turn that you do it, but then when you forget to change it back, it kind of wrecks you a little bit. Yeah, we could have done that probably a turn quicker. Nothing up there. Jeez. Is that the same clone we had earlier, or did we just spawn another one? Oh, fuck me. I completely forgot that I gotta leave right away. We will very quickly finish off this floor, and then I gotta take off to board game night. I agree. I've got arrangements, whoops, with some friends to play the Arkham Horror card game today. It's not too bad. I wanted to give myself a little bit of time to look over my deck list a second time before heading out, but I'm sure it's fine. Wait, this was the elevator over here. That is a trap. Okay, we're gonna toggle off his spells to save his mana. Then I think we got like sand or something in here that I forgot to use. We'll give that a whirl. take this opportunity to clean out stuff from the inventory that I don't want to. Water is worthless, but we'll keep it just in case we can sell it later. And Iron Sword I'll just get rid of. We could throw it at a monster, but we'll probably just find something better. Paralyze Wand. Maybe? I actually don't know how the math works out. Like at what point it's better to use a sword versus a wand. I think once our familiar gets enough magic levels, the wand becomes better. I think that's how it works, but for now we'll stick with the Gulf Wind. But we'll keep Paralyze Wand as a backup. Patrol Sword we'll want to sell, Mirror Shield we want to sell, Spell Balls we all want to sell. Yeah, we got a good haul so far. So, that's the elevator. This is the important part, where we don't just not quit out of habit. We want to save it here. This is the save file. This is our 17th run, I think, because I forgot to save after the last one. Man, even the saves are slow today. What the heck? And, yeah, that's going to do it for me today. I might, depending on how quickly game night, or I guess game evening goes here, I might be back on later tonight for some more Azure Dreams. But we'll see how that goes. If not, it's actually not going to be Azure Dreams tomorrow. We are starting up Shining Force 3 is the plan for tomorrow. And then I'll probably do Azure Dreams runs in the evenings as I have time for those after work. And yeah, it's going to be the plan going forward. VODs will be up on YouTube within a few days. Thank you all for watching and following and all that good stuff. It's good to see a nice crowd of people, especially for a game like Azure Dreams. Kind of underappreciated. And yeah, I gotta run. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.